Hey everybody, Shiny Sephiroth here, and I am so excited that I finally beat this. This one has been a very tough one to beat. So let me go ahead and go into the strategy on this one. So in this one, I went ahead and I put Einstein in the number 1 slot because then he would absorb, hopefully get to that invincibility portion, and he would absorb both Toko and Mecha Valkyrie's hits. And then Lucas is there to absorb with his soul contract the influx of power coming in from Laura. Orochi is there to also survive those initial encounters and help with the big guns afterward. And then have Laura not only be Forest Answer be not only the DPS but as well as the sweeper. And then we have Houston in there as well, who helps with just lowering the defense on the other team. Kuipan is there simply to help mitigate any excess damage that's done through the first round in that blast. I see. So the next one here, I went ahead, and you can probably be thinking, why in the world did Godslayer in the number 1 slot? And that's because I'm wanting to focus on, and I don't even remember, who just died. Oh, it's Cupid, perfect. So I want him in the number 1 slot so he can target the 2 people who actually don't like the column that has the least amount of issues in having him continue to do his bully. If Godslayer is on the far right hand side, he potentially could take out Paladin, but he also could potentially hit zeros with Laura's invincibility. And then if he's on the far left side, he might take out Chloris, but it won't count for his bully because she's not really knocked out. And he might and probably would activate Kuipan too early, meaning that just overall he wouldn't be able to do a bully. If he goes right through the middle, then he'll be able to more likely do that. And his surrounding castmates, there would be Thinker to help with the defense. And I'm sorry, I've been running a lot recently and air quality is pretty bad where I am, and so it's really messed up my throat. So Cupid is there to increase Godslayer and Thinker's HP as well as their attack value. And with Cupid, what happens is we have that arrow. As long as both of them stay alive, Godslayer's attack will stay increased. Jane is also there to increase attack, and she's also using the crown. That also increases attack. Thinker is there to allow Godslayer to attack more often, and Camp is there to also boost the attack of Godslayer and diminish. He has a skill that diminishes the defense on the other team. So overall, pretty solid lineup. Everything is just geared around Godslayer being that number 1 guy. So we go ahead and go here to this round. And here we have Laura acting. I mean, this one is really just, we got to kill everybody as fast as possible. And I'm wanting and hoping that Kuipan is going to activate his regeneration as quickly as possible so that we don't have to reset a lot of the work that we do. Yi is there to help with defense, and so right there we're essentially starting over, but we have Indira and Laura just hitting hard, and Pierre there to sweep everybody. And then we also have, what's her name here, the Goddess of War, there to speed everybody up, as well as she acts like Camp as well in increasing their damage output. And then Dear Girl was there just to help keep people alive as long as possible. That was actually one of the most difficult teams I had in trying to get this all going. But now we have this. I mean, the last 3 teams were very, very difficult to pin down, and there's a lot of swapping. And this team finally, the next team finally worked. I was able to beat this one fairly consistently, but Chloris used to be here. I took out Chloris and I put in Baron, just because I saw that the other team was having issues without a DPS person in there. So I have Lucy and that was not supposed to happen. So all the other times that this happened, Lucy was in the first row slot so that she could absorb Chloris's attack and keep Giles in the fight as long as possible. But didn't even see that happening. This one time Sally died before Chloris could knock her out, taking Giles out of the match. But Baron pretty much made that a topic that wasn't even an issue. So that's really cool. And then we have, much in the same way the enemy team was against us, we have Mecha Valkyrie and Toko together. The big point is for Toko to take out the number 1 slot as quickly as possible so that Mecha Valkyrie can then attack that Chloris and make sure that she doesn't unleash her sand golem. As long as we can have that happen, then we should be able to use everybody else on our team to take everyone out with with Paladin there to help with defense as well. So Giles and Paladin, and actually Sally as well, are there to increase the defense because I have her using the that new vial. I forget what it's called, but it increases damage immunity. So she has that, and she is also increasing the attack of everybody on the 3rd row, or the 2nd row, the 3 in the 2nd row. So that's where all that comes in. So this one was this last one was a very interesting route I went with here. This is the only team who does not have what's his face, Kuipan. So I just went all in with trying to take out Pierre as quickly as possible, and then using everybody else with status effects and trying to pin them down. If I am successfully able to paralyze everybody else on the team, namely that stupid forest dancer, then Pierre is not going to be able to kill all of us with his stupid shot, his ghost attack. And then because my darkness isn't as strong as I want her to be, it took her 2 turns to take out Pierre. And Pierre did try to take out somebody with his ghost attack in the 2nd round, but it was Chloris. And so she technically really wasn't knocked out. It just stopped the whole kit and caboodle right there. And now we have everybody else sitting there and just wailing on the other team while they're paralyzed. But now that the other team doesn't have Pierre, we should easily be able to have Chloris take care of everybody. Well, Chloris and whoever our other attacker was before they were gone, I forgot who it was, Darkness. So this would have been a lot faster if Darkness had stayed alive, but mine, like I said, isn't strong enough to handle that yet. So we just have to go and whittle away at it like this. But when it works, it works. Bada bing, bada boom. We got it taken care of. Really, really proud of us getting through that one because that one was tough. With that, let's go ahead and check out our heroes. And if you feel the need to, and I probably recommend it not to stay too long watching these videos, go ahead and fast forward the next bit so that you can, get through it quickly. I'll see you on the other side of this breakdown. Alright, so I hope that was very helpful. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel, you veteran pigeons. And let's continue our march onward with chapter 47. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace!